Thank you to the Arthur C. Clarke Foundation for honoring me with your Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm only 75, a full quarter century younger than Sir Arthur would be this month, so I'd like to add an editorial addendum to the word lifetime, which are the words, so far. I feel especially honored to receive this award, for several reasons. The first is for the honor of the award itself. Those who have preceded me in receiving this award have indeed made impressive contributions. It is no small task to be judged as having met what would have been Arthur's expectations for intellectual rigor, powered by imagination, insatiable curiosity, and concern for our planet and its inhabitants. The second reason is that it coincides with Arthur's centenary celebration. I'm delighted that this has given me a chance to salute him on this special occasion. We had several things in common. Certainly, the ability to laugh at ourselves was one. Another was the power and freedom of boundless imagination. This continues to serve me well, as it did for Arthur in his later years, when he was confined to a wheelchair because of the onset of post-polio syndrome. And then there was the fact that we both yearned to experience weightlessness. Arthur found it for much of his life, diving in the beautiful waters off of Sri Lanka. I found it with the help of my friends Peter Diamandis, a previous Clarke Award winner, and his Zero G Corporation, and Dr. Rick Heyer, now of the Arthur C. Clarke Center for Human Imagination, who you will by now have all met. And third, I'm honored to be able to use the occasion of this award to underscore the critical importance to us all of the future of humanity. The initiative being launched today in honor of Arthur reaffirms his fervent belief in the essentiality of imagination as a core partner with empiricism in resolving major challenges to the future of our planet and the future of humans. I understand that Unleash Imagination, Shape the Future is aimed at people of all ages. I have a special interest in reaching out to young people to help them understand and imagine the wonder of the universe. This I have been doing with my daughter Lucy in the George series of books. Young people, the future is yours to determine. I challenge you to make it count. If you build a strong base in science, technology, mathematics, and the arts, and power it throughout your lives with your imagination, opportunities are wide open for you. Arthur said, the only way to understand the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible. Keep on striving for the impossible, fueled by your dreams and imagination. For the rest of us, it's not too late to follow your dreams. Generating, testing, and applying new ideas is the most important work. Big challenges require fresh thinking and the courage to advance it. The notion of unleashing our imaginations, personally and in our work lives, is both timely and critical. Let me talk about the future. Arthur was prescient about so many developments that were categorized as science fiction, yet today are real. If If Arthur's imaginings seemed perhaps too fantastic at the time, I hope mine will sound completely plausible. To ponder how we can unleash imagination to create the future, let's first consider its likely catalysts. They include artificial intelligence, practical quantum computers, and genomics. As a cosmologist, I have spent most of my life contemplating the physical laws of the universe that govern time and space. We cannot think about the future without connecting it to the technology that increasingly runs our lives. Our technology will help determine whether humans survive at all. Take AI. Arthur's Hal Beckett Siri and Alexa. The AlphaGo computer recently beat the world's best human player at Go. AI offers great possibilities to make human life better. For instance, researchers are developing AI that would help reverse paralysis in people with spinal cord injuries. Using silicon chip implants and wireless electronic interfaces between the brain and the body, the technology would allow people to control their body movements with their thoughts. Deep and reinforced learning will impart greater and more complex contextual intelligence to computers. But there is a flip side to advancing AI. The risk is that AI can outsmart us, and perhaps even harm us. Advanced AI programs will run on practical quantum computers. These will revolutionize artificial intelligence with exponentially faster speeds. They will advance encryption. Quantum computers will change everything, even human biology. There is already one technique to precisely edit DNA. It is called CRISPR, or clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats. The basis of this genome editing technology is a bacterial defense system. It can accurately target and edit stretches of genetic code. The best intention of genetic manipulation is that modifying genes would allow scientists to treat genetic causes of disease by correcting gene mutations. There are, however, less noble possibilities for manipulating DNA. How far we can go with genetic engineering will become an increasingly urgent question. We can't see the possibilities of curing motor neuron diseases, like my ALS, without also glimpsing its dangers. Genetic engineering will happen in this millennium, whether we want it or not. There will be arguments, both ethical and economic. If the same tools can both end and inflict human suffering, who will steer it where? But, as Arthur said, if we open our imaginations and pair them with what we know, anything is possible. I ultimately believe that space travel will ensure our survival. Finding new habitats in the solar system should be our long-term strategy. The risks to our survival here on Earth are substantial. Where will we go? I leave that up to you, because you are the future scientists and designers and policy makers who will get us there. Think of the possibilities. A tunnel just discovered on the moon appears to be more than 30 miles long and lies more than 300 feet below the surface. Could it contain ice or water to support human settlers? Could Mars support humans with evolved DNA? What about the planets near Proxima Centauri? That's only 4.5 light years away from Earth, or 27 trillion miles. I am having fun right now, working with the science philanthropist Yuri Milner to make interstellar travel a reality. It is called Breakthrough Starshot. Science fact is catching up with science fiction. Breakthrough Starshot brings together three concepts: miniaturized spacecraft, light propulsion, and phase-locked lasers. Thanks to imagination and ingenuity, this long-term research and development program aims to make interstellar travel a reality. If we succeed, we will send a probe to Alpha Centauri within the lifetime of some of you here today. So, fundamental questions remain. Are we doing what we must to lead advances in AI, genetic engineering, space travel, and other technologies so that we humans benefit, or are we on a path that risks falling victim to them? Are we appropriately addressing the challenges that face humankind? What future possibilities will you imagine? Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Unleash your imagination. Shape the future. Thank you for listening.